What's good, YouTube? It's been a minute, but I'm back now. Okay, today what we're gonna talk about is my first time doing Uber. Um, First of all, how I got into happening to do Uber is because when you ain't got no job and when you need a little money to come up with and hustle for, you got to find a way to make some, right? So I didn't do DoorDash, and then you can also do Instacart, is what I've been hearing and been looking around and seeing. You can do Instacart as well. I'm still trying to get approved for that, but with Uber, Uber Eats though, it's not Uber, the passenger, because ain't nobody getting in my car. But this basically a review on my time with Uber Eats. I started yesterday, which was Tuesday. I started yesterday, which was Tuesday, because before that, which was Monday, I was working. And this is a friendly reminder for those that really need like extra change or some money or anything like that. You can also download this app called InstaWork. What it do is you just find shifts just to work throughout the week, and then the next following week they will deposit all your money on a following Friday. But fast forward back to where I was heading to, the direction I was heading to in the first place. I started not DoorDash, Uber Eats, because I was like, well, I'm familiar more about Uber Eats, and I just did my reviews on which one was better, my research actually, and to me it just seemed like Uber Eats was the best one for me to use, so I used Uber Eats. The first trip right out of the gate was a good trip. I think I made like $10 my first trip, and further on down the line I was making more. And then like I started at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's another thing. You basically your own boss. So really and truly, when you want to get up and go out there and get your money, that's when you get up and go get your money. I think the best time to work out there for Uber Eats, to me, is around lunchtime. But really and truly, you got to be in that area or try to make your way into an area where they ordering for lunchtime. And so it was going good. I had a downfall just a little bit. I had one problem. The one problem is when I first started out, which was first day, like I said, was yesterday, Tuesday. Two people ordered from the same place, and they both had the same name on it. So me being the person that I am, I was kind of thinking like, well, these two people may be the same person. I didn't know. So I picked up one of the person's order and I went and delivered. Because, sometimes I thought it was a glitch. You know how you get what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying. But I went and I did that and I delivered it. It was supposed to be delivered to a school. And I dropped it off at the school. And then it was like, head to your next order. And I was like, huh? And I was like, I took a picture of the school again, and then it said delivered. Then like when I left, one of the customers called me. They was like, well, my order said it was delivered, and I didn't get my order. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, cause I didn't know why did they put your order with the order that I was going to pick up. And then so, however, she called Uber and got it resolved and everything. It really didn't hurt me on my end because they didn't say nothing to me. So, that's a thing that you got to do when you Ubering. You have to pay attention to the order that you get because they will double up orders. And what I mean by double up orders is two people order from the same restaurant, like at the same time or two different times, they'll just add it together and you just take that. And then, so what then, how you solve that and how you make sure you deliver both of them at the same time is by just going and clicking the check mark box for both, that you got both orders, and make sure you tell the restaurant people, hey, I got two orders, blase, blase. The trips, for me, they were very similar, like, because I stay in Dallas, well, Lancaster, Dallas. So really and truly, I just was back and forth from Duncanville, DeSoto, Hutchinson, all around in that area. Just try to do that back and forth. And then, like, at 2 o'clock, I kind of try to, like, take me a little break and then go back out there. So with my first run, I made $60. And then, like, my second run, when I went back out, I made about $40. I guess it's like the longer you stay out there, the more that you make. And for me, I was just trying to make enough for the day and see how I stand in with doing this and how do I see myself doing this. So basically, motivating yourself. Can you see yourself doing this all day? And can you see yourself dealing with customers? Really and truly, I didn't have to deal with not many customers at all. And when I say not many, because a lot of them, and majority of them, let me slow down, want you to leave it at their door. And what they mean by that is just take it, set it on their porch, take a picture of it, go get back in your car, and go get the next order. And just repeat the process. Now, I'm going to tell you, some of these people have crazy instructions on where to drop off their order. I got lost a few times. Well, not a few times. On my first day, I didn't get lost nothing but like one time because they wanted me to go to the back of a church to drop off an order. And I was like, yeah. So you got to pay attention to that because some people be like, well, go around back and drop off my order and la la la, which don't make sense at all to me. So I just go and follow direction, do whatever I do because, and then a lot of times when they tell you do that, that's what they really meant because like some of the doors and majority of their doors, when they tell you go to live at this place or like a building or something like that, they locked or you got to go and talk to a security guard or something like that, and that's just too much going on. But like I said before, see if you like it, if you like driving. I don't have a problem with driving. I just stay in my, my zone, dropping off orders all day, and you can go and break whenever you break. For me, also just I guess be in a good certain area, because I just drive around when I can't find no orders, or I park my car to save some gas. I just find like a park to sit at or something like that. Try to find a way to stay out there, But if ain't nothing booming and ain't nothing running, then I just go home. And then like you can always go back out and try to run it up again and try again. So that was just for my first day. So I came home, sat out and chilled. I was really thinking about going back out there another time, but then I was like, I don't know, because it was like a little bit too much going on for me for my first day. And for me, I got anxiety. And I be nervous, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, really and truly, McDonald's, good people. They don't do nothing but just ask you what's the last 4 digits of the order. You give it to them. They give your order. Boom, bam. You out the door. That's it. Popeyes, Papa John's, Wingstop was the biggest ones for me that have like, I wouldn't say the bigger order, but they pay a little more than everybody else because like, excuse me, they're like $10 a order or whatever like that. And I had a lot of Popeyes, and then like I had a lot of I had what I wouldn't say a lot of. I had more Popeyes and Wingstop than anything. So that seems simple and more cheaper. Well, not cheaper, but more more money in those. And then you can also, for a lot of people that be like, well, can I go in the store or can I go through the drive-thru? You can do both depending on what it is. See, like I know like the Popeyes in DeSoto, it's by Williams Chicken and it's by like a bank. They like the main entrance. So sometimes that kind of gets on my nerves right there. That's the only thing I have is like I got to get out my car, go to the thing, and hold on. I got to get out my car and go to the lobby and it's locked. Then I got to get back in my car and go through the drive-thru. And that's the only problem. But majority of the time, if you ain't got to get out the car, I suggest you stay in the car and just ride through the drive-thru. Well, I'm lying on that one. Because it's some of these customers that be going through the drive-thru and be taking mad long ordering for 55 hours. And then you be done sit there in the line so long that you want to get out and just go pick it up in the store anyway. So, first day was phenomenal. Stay tuned because we did work for part 2, which is today, which is Wednesday.